Manchester United have expressed interest in signing one of these three players, who arrived at Carrington as soon as possible. In this update, I'll explain the latest transfer developments and why these signings could help solve one of the club's biggest problems. We'll also look at which players could leave Manchester United during the January transfer window. Today, I'll explain out of the three shortlisted Manchester United players, at least one is confirmed to join Manchester United. In my opinion, bringing in either of these midfielders would significantly strengthen the team. These three players have the ability to control possession, dominate midfield battles, and break opposition lines, something United have struggled with in recent seasons. According to reports from Sky Sports News, The Sun, and according to Fabrizio Romano, the club is actively monitoring these players and assessing potential moves. Personally, I believe this would be a very smart move for Manchester United, but only if the total transfer fee stays below £160 million. Man United fan Cole Palmer wants Old Trafford move, given incredible double seal of approval. Talk of Cole Palmer considering a departure from Chelsea may not be as unrealistic as it sounds. Comments from two former players suggest that a potential move to Old Trafford cannot be completely ruled out. Since leaving Manchester City to join Chelsea in the summer of 2023 for £40 million, Palmer has shown his world-class quality. He has scored 48 goals and provided 29 assists in 110 appearances, averaging a goal involvement every 1.42 games. Despite not being at his very best this season, Palmer has still managed to score 5 goals in just 849 minutes of action. According to a report from The Sun, the England international is unsettled in London and is considering a return to the northwest of England. Manchester United are said to be ready to take advantage of the situation, with Palmer potentially willing to submit a transfer request. Darren Ambrose's comments. Speaking to Sky Sports News, former Premier League midfielder Darren Ambrose said, "Chelsea are not going to like this at all. Palmer is their best player. When he's fit, he's the main man. Manchester United are slowly moving in the right direction. They have an interim manager in Michael Carrick at the moment, and nobody knows what will happen long term. I can't see this happening in January because it would take a huge amount of money. But in the future, especially in the summer, it's possible." Ambrose added, "You know what Chelsea's model is like. They buy young players and then sell them for a big profit. Palmer is still only 23, so I can see this situation dragging on until the summer." Marcel Desailly's comments. Former Chelsea defender Marcel Desailly said, "If Cole Palmer decides to leave Chelsea, that is his decision, but he must respect the club because they are the ones who helped him become the player he is today. I would like him to stay at Chelsea, but he may want more stability and a system built specifically around him. The key question is whether he believes Chelsea can win the Premier League within the next 2 seasons. If he doesn't, then he may well ask for a transfer." Casemiro exit opens door to dynamite Man United deal as spectacular £104 million bid also lodged. Man United announce Casemiro will leave. Casemiro will leave Manchester United at the end of the season. The Brazilian's contract expires in July, when he will depart Old Trafford as a free agent. As part of a statement announcing his departure, he said, "I will carry Manchester United with me throughout my entire life. From the first day that I walked out at this beautiful stadium, I felt the passion of Old Trafford and the love that I now share with our supporters for this special club. It is not time to say goodbye. There are many more memories to create during the next 4 months. We still have a lot to fight for together. My complete focus will, as always, remain on giving my everything to help our club to succeed." Manchester United are reportedly ready to open talks with Akabi Mainu over a new contract at Old Trafford, just a matter of weeks after an exit had looked on the cards under Ruben Amorim, while the Red Devils are also being tipped to make a spectacular midfielder swoop. United's midfield rebuild looks like it's taking shape following the news that Casemiro will be released at the end of his contract this summer, in addition to the number of top targets that keep being linked with a switch to the club. And now fresh news on what appears to be a complete U-turn over Mainu's long-term future at Man United appears to suggest a change in direction in how they see their engine room lining up going forward. Manu and Man United now in sync over future. As our very own Graham Bailey reported earlier this week, Manu himself has made it very clear he's more than happy to remain at the club now that Michael Carrick has taken the interim reins. Now Sky Sports are stating that United are preparing to begin negotiations with Manu over a new contract at Old Trafford, especially with Casemiro's player-topping salary coming off the books in the summer. The report claims that United have made contact with Manu's representatives to begin discussions, in a move that will bring him in line with his teammates in terms of salary. The talented 20-year-old is known to be one of the lowest earners in the first-team squad at Old Trafford, but now looks set to be rewarded after breaking back into the starting 11 under Carrick. Manu was limited to just one start under Ruben Amorim before the Portuguese was sacked this month and had been seeking a loan exit, with Italian giants Napoli the frontrunner for his signature. That request was ultimately turned down by the club, and with Amorim now gone, Manu has started United's last 2 games and was outstanding alongside Casemiro in the Manchester Derby win last weekend. Spectacular midfielder bid lodged. A rather speculative report in the Spanish media claims that Man United have made an offer to a Real Madrid superstar to bring him to Old Trafford, but Team Talk outlines the reasons why such a deal is unlikely to happen. One of their more ambitious targets, however, is Real star Federico Valverde. Indeed, back in November, Spanish news outlet INEOS reported that the Red Devils were planning to submit an offer that would exceed €120 million, £104.5 million, $140.3 million, for Valverde. A report from the Mirror then backed that up by stating that the player himself was considering an Old Trafford switch. And now, INEOS has added to the speculation by reporting that an offer has been lodged with Real for the Uruguay international. The report adds that United have put on the table for Valverde, who is not happy with his current role at Madrid and has told Los Blancos that he needs a project that trusts him as a complete midfielder, with stripes and real responsibility in the game. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the update, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Manchester United news. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more updates.